First contacted you, my ex and I had just recently separated. He was still living in the house, actually. It was about a month after we spoke that he then did move out of the house. But I think I contacted you and I was just in I was all over the place. Um, I'd made that very first big step of having that first conversation with my ex, but it was still incredibly raw right at the beginning, and I clearly wasn't quite ready to dive into it. But there were so many things that I saw on your Instagram page that spoke to me of things like I don't want to have, I want to keep things amicable with my ex. He's the father of my kids. He's always going to be part of
Mhm.
my family. I don't want to destroy
Mhm.
him. I don't want to destroy our friendship. We've been friends since university for 18 years. I don't want to
Mhm.
be that person. I don't want that to be my life. And so it really spoke to me the way that you described it, that you can keep it clean, you can keep it amicable. And I guess, yeah, also the way that you suppose saying that you can handle things at work and the rest of your life with your family, with your kids and all of that. Yet why in your marriage does it just not work? A lot of that spoke to me. And so I think I wasn't ready at that point. And then I started some therapy with a normal kind of therapist in my local area. And I went to her each week, had an hour with her. It was the first time I've ever done therapy. There was a lot
Mhm.
to go through and wade through. Uh, and it was really helpful to get me just into the mindset of thinking, wow, a lot of these things I can trace back to stuff and think through, and I can think differently about things. And I guess flexing
Mhm.
that muscle of analyzing your brain a bit. I
Mhm.
analyze numbers all day at work, but I've never thought about analyzing my own brain. But it was great for a while, but it got to the point a couple of months in that it just didn't move the dial. And I felt
Mhm.
like all I was doing was regurgitating what had happened during the week
Mhm.
in that one
Yeah.
hour. And I guess
Mhm.
I also started a new relationship and problems were coming up. And I could see that I was going to ruin that. I
Mhm.
absolutely would have done. I thought, I've just got to do it. I spoke to my mum and she said, why aren't you doing it? It's the best
Mhm.
investment I think you'll ever make. So yeah, that's when I contacted you and we started doing the one-on-one and the
Mhm.
in the moment contacting you and when problems occur, I can't think of a better way to deal with things, basically.
Yeah, that was the big difference with the therapy that we work in the moment, and then it was like not talking about it um, weeks after when it happened. And when you said like the moment that you started and jumped on it, like how did you know like now is a time? Like what was not working anymore for you, or what did you feel like, okay, I have to get this out of my system or body, or how did you
Mm.
know like now is the time?